and what expresses my experience.
That Tuesday night when you left me behind, I was so done with trying to make it right.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life.
Shake and bake.牛牛泡温泉。Bison is over there.
做回了。
狼啊狼，狼吧狼，狼笑话，冷笑话。看见？你穿这件。那你穿这件啥？这个衣服。来，看，这是啥？来。
Saturday in the morning around 5 o'clock.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side, our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy.
我靠，牛牛冲了，这头牛冲了。快点！
Sleep. Hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right.
棕熊。
对呀、我看到了，我看到了。棕熊比较难看到。它要走了。哇，它出来了！看看这个头，好可爱呀！身上，在下一个路上让走了。 看到了，我看到了，我看到它在蠕动，我看到了，看到了。So lucky， 看到了，下面有谁？
还有啊，
有的，别动，它在往身上爬，它在往身上爬，在这，啊，超可爱，超可爱，看到了。超可爱。没了，这家伙要没了，它往里面。
哇，这头还蛮长的。
Drinking，是这样吗？
让他往前看。
想不到。等一下。哎，它头太菜了，咕的咕的。
It's gonna be okay, no matter come what may. I'm gonna set things straight. Tomorrow, I let my worries fade, let them sweep away. There'll be another day. Tomorrow, I keep repeating the same mistakes. I didn't know before.
现在超级冷，现在去吃饭。对。
answers under your bed. Deep in the biting, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do anything I can.
So today I'm gonna grab some coffee here. There.
Standing underneath the lights, look into each other's eyes. Tired snowflakes are coming down, collapse into water when they hit the ground. I hear the sound of empty streets. Yesterday has gone to sleep. So all that's left is you and me. I can promise you're the only thing I see. Hold my hand and hear the words I say. Close your eyes and let us fade away. Find the secret place for you and me. Let our minds be caught up in a dream. Quiet voices in the night. Time is running out of sight. A lonely wind is passing by. Tries to carry all the whispers that it finds. The walls are listening when we talk.